Guys, there is an update and you need to be aware of this update. The reason is so that you can make informed decision before you jackpot, before you migrate, so that you can know what is on ground.
Ryan Little.
Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to have you here in my beautiful family. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, do me a favor, like this video, share this video with as many that will benefit from it, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Guys, there is an important update I want to share with everybody watching this video. Knowledge is power. If you are not informed, then you are deformed. Now, this is the news at hand. Guys, no fewer than 15 universities in the United Kingdom have announced to sack some workers and even stop running some courses because of the very sharp decline in enrollment by foreign students, including Nigerians, Indians, Ghana, and some other countries. According to reports by University World News, guys, this is not a fake news. This was published by Vanguard. According to reports by University World News, the sharp decline in foreign student enrollment was particularly felt at the postgraduate level, and the decision to downsize is targeted mainly at those running courses at that level. Now, guys, I will not read everything, but over 15 universities in the UK have stopped running some courses they usually run, and they have told their workers that they are going to be sacking some because there was a sharp decline in people coming to study in the United Kingdom. You all know what happened. At the beginning of January 2024, the UK government came and they said that they do not want international students to come for studies with their dependents anymore. So if you are coming for a degree, you are coming for your master's, they don't want you to come with your dependents anymore. Only you will come. And because of that, many international students decided to look into other family-friendly countries like Canada, like Australia, like Sweden, like Netherlands. So because of this reason, and so there was a sharp decline. Now, because many international students are no longer coming here to study, the UK, they are not finding it easy anymore. So the universities, they created lots of courses because students were trooping in to study, trooping in, not just trooping in alone, they were trooping in with their wives, they were trooping in with their husbands, they were trooping in with their children. And so UK now said, don't come with your children again, don't come with your husband. And there was a decline. So the universities are really starving financially and they are sacking some of their workers because they cannot be able to meet up with the salaries. And that is the situation at hand. Did you see now? So the truth is you can't get everything. If you want to cut down migration, you are going to be losing in some other end because no doubt international students are pumping in money because they are paying school fees. And some school fees are over 10,000, some 12,000, So it's not really easy. So that is the situation at hand. So now, outside that, there's what we call postgraduate study route. And this route is what, when students finish their masters or they finish their studies, they apply for this post-study route. You can also call it the graduate route. And this gives them like a 2 years visa. And this 2 years visa, they can, stay in the UK for 2 years while they are trying to look for a job. Now, as at last week or 2 weeks ago, the UK secretary said the Migration Advisory Committee should review the graduate route. And that graduate route, like I told you, is a route that when students finish their study, they stay back in the UK when they apply for that graduate route for 2 years, and that 2 years they can use it to get a good job and remain in the UK. But now the Migration Advisory Committee have said that they should review that route, that because that graduate route is to attract the most intelligent students that can help in the development of the country. But many people are now using the graduate route as a means to remain in the UK and to remain with their family, and some are even using the graduate route to get a job in the care sector. Did you see that now? So did you see now? So they're trying to close all door, and they've even asked the Migration Advisory Committee to get to them latest on or before May 14th. So guys, it's not easy in the UK now. If you are not coming into the UK as a nurse, as a doctor, as a professional, it's not easy. If you are coming here to study, it's not easy. It's not easy staying back, except you are coming here to study with the mind that after studying, you are going back. So if you come here to study and you have the mind that, oh, I want to remain here, I want to explore, it is getting more difficult. And that is why I'm doing this video, so that you will know. So now I'll share this on the screen so that every one of us can see it, and so that we can also make informed decision. It says, the UK government has officially begun its review of the graduate route. The Home Secretary has provided the Migration Advisory Committee with terms of reference from the review and has asked for the committee's report by 14th of May, which is really short, for them to really go through the graduate route and see if students are using the graduate route as a means of migration. It's so short. Now, the short timeline for this review process has already triggered criticism, including from MAC itself, that the committee would not have time to conduct thorough interview. All right. Now, that's not all. MAC Chair Bell responded to Secretary's letter in writing on 12th of March to agree that the committee would undertake the review. He also expressed his concern about the timeline anticipated for the review process. We acknowledge your request to report back by May 14, 2024. We would note that the timescale for this review are much more shorter than a normal commission. As such, this will substantially limit the quality and quantity of evidence that we can provide to answer the question included in the commissioning letter. We will not be able to conduct a call for evidence given the timelines set by the government for this commission. We also note that it has taken longer for the government to commission us than we have been given to complete this review. Did you see that now? So, meaning that they are trying to close all doors to make people remain in the United Kingdom. So what they want is, immediately you come for your study, as you finish, you go back to your country. And of course, guys, you can't always eat your cake and have it. So that is the situation at hand. I am doing this video to let you know what is going on. So if you are planning on coming to study, I would really strongly recommend that if you are coming to the United Kingdom, you should be coming as a professional. It is only research-based PhD students that are allowed to come with their family. So if your aim of coming to the United Kingdom to study masters is to remain in the country, please gather your information, make your own research, so that you can make informed decision for yourself, because they are trying to close all. Even care workers, senior carers, junior carers, they are no longer allowed to come with their dependents. So now the UK, guys, is not UK anymore. They are really trying to cut down migration at all costs. So I'm doing this video so that you can know what is on ground. Secondly, guys, many people who applied for post-study visa for 2 years, the visa is about to end, they've not gotten a job. Getting COS now, guys, is a big deal. Getting COS now is a big deal, because the truth is, many care homes lost their sponsorship, and because they lost their sponsorship, those people working with them had to leave the UK for 60 days. So those people are looking for COS. Students who are finishing their masters are looking for COS. Those on postgraduate visa, they are looking for COS. So it's becoming very competitive. You can still get a COS, but it is not as easy as it was again. So hopefully we hope that by 14th of May, Mac would have done their review, and probably we could get positive news. You never know. So I'll always advise us to keep being optimistic. So we never know. We have to wait for the review from Mac on the 14th of May. So probably on the 14th of May, we'll get a positive review. So we just have to keep being hopeful. We just have to keep being optimistic. But guys, that's the news at hand, and I thought I should share it so that we're all aware. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you in another of my juicy videos. Once I see you again, have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.